Good morning. Here we are at Ampersand Mountain, 1,600 feet elevation in the heart of the Adirondacks. We're going to talk a little bit today about the deciduous forest and its adaptive features that make it so suited for striving in this climate. So I'm going to hand it over to my good friend Dennis to talk a little bit more about it. Here he is.
How you doing today? Right now we're in the lowlands of the temperate deciduous forest. It is very wet down here, providing a great habitat for insects. You see all the grass growing. The trees have a harder time problem growing in the wetlands. So there's a big opening, the sun can come through, the grass can grow, it's great for foraging. If you take a look over this way, you can see this elm tree here. It has branches and leaves coming all the way down the trunk where the light can penetrate through, maximizing its photosynthetic potentials. Also in the wetlands, there's many softwoods. You can see spruce, fir, hemlock, cedar. It's just a great diversity. As we turn the camera and look up the hill, moving out of the wetlands, we'll see more hardwoods, and we'll see a thick, rich canopy of leaves to maximize photosynthetic potential. In the winter, these leaves will fall. They will create great nutrients for the next year as they decompose their organic compounds.
As Dennis mentioned, this great diversity of plant life also allows a great diversity of insects, birds, and other wildlife. On the way in, we heard a winter wren, a red-eyed vireo. Many species of birds will only nest in a certain tree. So, with this wide diversity of trees, shrubs, and grasses, it allows many animals to thrive. We talked about, it goes from grass and more of a softwood forest to more of a hardwood and deciduous forest. As you look up from the forest floor, which is completely covered with growth and life, you can see that most of the leaves cover all the spots in the canopy. This allows each leaf to reach the sun, but it does not allow much light to reach the ground. As you look deeper into the forest, and as I assume we go higher up the hill, there's going to be less plant life, less growth in the forest because less sunlight is going to reach. Another key point is the rate and the storage of carbon. Carbon sequestration in this part of the forest is lower than it would be higher in the forest, because higher in the forest we're assuming there's going to be more softwoods, there's going to be more pines, more spruce, more balsam fir. Even though we have some here because they thrive in the bog wet habitat with the fertile soil, the hardwood trees, they grow slower and they store less carbon. Since they drop their leaves, more nutrients and more carbon is reaching the soil, therefore allowing a wide variety of growth. There's also quite a bit more fungus here because the dead wood is moist and it's along the moist forest floor, and the fungus can thrive and decompose quicker. The quicker the wood decomposes and the leaves decompose, the more nutrients are in the soil, and the better off the lower vegetation grows. The climate down here is also it's in a great equilibrium. There's less change. Down here it's moist, there's a lot of tree cover, and it's definitely warmer. Allows insects to breed and plants to thrive. Other than that, I think that's about it. We'll see you up the hill.